Alright, welcome. This will be a unboxing here. Just received my package from RBM, C3i, number 36. This is the actual page for ordering. New release, standard collector's edition, but the big one is it's got Desert Victory. Trevor Benders, he did the Kursk one a few issues back, and so I'm assuming the system is similar. They call it the Combined Arms Series, Volume 2. So, and this is actually the 30th anniversary of the magazine, so it's pretty cool. Let's see, we got the game. Follows along with Kursk, winner of the Charles S. Roberts Award for Best Magazine Award Game of 2021. Have 22 by 34 map, 80 counters. We'll see that in a second. Also articles on Pacific War, Twilight Struggle, Red Sea, Blind Swords system, and the Betis campaign. Hopefully I did that right. Inserts for SPQR variant. Awesome, because I just got the new published versions of SPQR. I think I got that on the sale from GMT, and I've also got Julius Caesar. Looking forward to the Alexander one. So, yeah, looks like good stuff in the magazine here. And this is nice. Little background here on the game. Oh, Vassal module already available. Yeah, already downloaded, so I could put this in the queue. Complexity 4, Solitaire Suitability 6. That's manageable. So it looks good. Looks like a divisional brigade. Oh, Italian Corps. And the map is, I can't really get it to work properly here, but the map looks pretty larger scale. I recently ordered SCS North Africa, which is a monster, so this looks like it's on the other end of the spectrum scale. Okay, so enough of that. Let's go ahead and see if I can pull up the unboxing here. There we go. And here's the box, totally unopened, and of course, yes, it's an unboxing with my Yeti again, but I've already drank most of the coffee. It doesn't taste very good either, but hey, I was in the Navy. We learned how to drink anything to stay awake on the mid-watch. Alright, so let's see if I can open this without hurting myself. Kind of thought I'd get a priority mail mailer, but they gave me a box. There we go. Get this out of the way before I embarrass myself. Oh, I don't like the way my table's moving. Okay, well, I'll just have to live with it. And let's see what we got. Yeah, they're putting this in a box. Kind of seems overkill for Ziploc. But oh, those are big counters too. Alright. Let's get this out of the way. And here we go. This is our product. Try and minimize the glare here. Yep, 30th edition. 30th annual, 30th year. Let's go ahead and open this thing. There we go. Put the Ziploc out of the way. So we got the magazine we'll look at in a second. Oh, nice. The rules are not pull out, kind of like Strategy and Tactics or World at War. They're actually already out, so that's a good thing. There we go. Okay, we got the rules, and then we got the player aid chart, and we'll take a look at that in a little bit. Combat procedure, combat results table, key here, two-sided terrain effects chart. Movement combat notes. Okay, looks pretty standard. And looks like there's two. One for each player here. Terrain effects. Wow. Those are big hexes. Okay. Yeah, let's save that for looking at the game. We'll put that aside. Let's look at this here. Oh, here's the SPQR game variant. Okay, this is an actual variant. Huh. That's interesting. I'm a naval architect. Oh, cool. Went to college at a Merchant Marine. That was one of our tracks, Naval Architect. That's not what I picked, but yep, good back. Okay, so skirmishers. Oh, it even includes optionals for simple GBOH, slingers. Wow, need to get into this game. Yeah, I've got simple GBOH too. I haven't pulled it out. Updated conditions. So this looks interesting. I will have to get into this system soon. Again, too many games, not enough time. That looks good. Then we got a player aid card for the variant here. Leadership checks, etc. Oh wow, Clash of Spears, Swords, Charge, Shocks. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe I'll put this on the pipeline sometime in the second Q3. Yeah, looks good. We got the counters, and this is for the game. Let's go ahead and dang, these are big counters, low counter density for this game. Let's see, are they double-sided? Yeah, every one of them is double-sided. So let's see, we got Desert Victory. These look like markers, so it looks like all of this is Desert Victory here off to the left. And for the Brits, UK, Commonwealth, whatever you want to call them, they're divisional based, except they've got some tank brigades and some armored. The German units are divisional, except for a brigade here, but yeah, 21st, 15th, and 90th Light. And the Italians are all corps based on the Triple X, and they got armor brigades, and of course Aerti and Trieste right there. So that true, yeah, this will be probably, yeah, low counter density. Everything counts, I guess. We got this box concept here, disruption. Looks like supply is a big deal. Here's the light troops for the SPQR variant. And this is, I don't know. I mean, it's one of the Pacific games by Mark Herman, I'll bet. They had a few come out. I think they had Burma, South China Sea. They even had a Plan Orange. And a bunch of kamikazes here. So I'm guessing that's what this is for. Maybe more detailed air rules again for that. Dang, there are a bunch of kamikazes. These are all kamikazes. We've got a few ships here. It doesn't look like anything strange. I'm assuming these are Chinese. Oh, some more units here. On the backside, looks like only some of the units have a reduced, no, not reduced strength, 2-2. Yeah, it is reduced strength. Yep, so only the divisional units apparently have reduced strength here. Okay. Again, big counters. So, with the counters out of the way, let's take a look at the rules, 14 pages. Stacking, I think I've skimmed the online version briefly. Count the number of X's, 9. I think that's what they said. Scale of the game is 3-month turns, 25 miles per hex. Then units of brigade, division, or corps. 6 brigade equivalents, which means 3 divisions, 2 corps, or any mix thereof. Okay. Let's see. Glossary of terms, action phase. Okay, good color rules here. Looks like they've got, yep, comprehensive example of tracing supply. Based on the fact that they lead with supply right after the sequence of play, I would guess this is a critical component of the game. Supply is going to be, which makes sense for the desert. Then they got replacements, reinforce. I think it's following the sequence of play, actually. Yep, supply, replacements, reinforcements, initiative. Now there's There's potentially something, this posture selection, I think it was in Kursk too. They could make solo play a little hard. Operation engineering, reord, pause, first player actions. Okay. Yeah, posture selection. Secretly determine what they will follow for the upcoming action phase and place it in that box. Determine combat procedure. Okay, they got a nice explanation here of that. Advances apply the results. Yeah, it looks pretty standard. Then they talk about results, disruptions, retreats, there's column shifts. Another illustration here. Interesting way to arrange your counters. Yeah, it looks like them hexes are bigger than the counters. Yeah, here we got a really long example. Good stuff. And then we go to engineering. Yeah, some more examples here of play, reorganization, special units, scenarios, 2 scenarios, campaign game turn 1, tournament scenario turn 4. Turn 1 I'm thinking is Compass, Operation Compass initially, where the Brits run the Italians out of Libya. Axis setup. Yeah, not very much. Allied 7th Armored, 4th Tank. Yep. And then the tournament scenario, following the loss of Cyrenaica, British withdrawal. Yeah, pulled units off from Greece. High Command finally committed German troops. Rommel didn't follow orders and decided to attack. And that's what we got here. 21st Panzer, Africa Brigade, ART, half strength, half strength. And they run the Brits out again. Tournament. So it looks like they're setting this up for tournament play here. Then we got designer's notes. And that's at page 14. So not very, yeah, 13, maybe 12 if you take out the examples of play. So some good chunk of designer's notes and good game and reading references. That's pretty good. Africa Corps, the classic. Rommel in the Desert, I don't have that. This is Africa, the North African campaign. I'm thinking that's the OCS version. No Retreat and the Dark Sands by Race here. So those are some games there as reference. Alright, so this looks interesting. There's a vassal mod, and then if there's a way to get around that posture, that secret posture, it could be pretty good for solo play. Let's take a look at the map now, and yeah, those, first I thought it's a small map, but not with counters, not with hexes this big. Now I don't know what these blue lines mean. Turn record chart, markers, available supply, limit. Oh, it's down here. You can't see it, but probably see it up here. Sequence of play. Good. Right there on the map. Turn record chart. I'm not going to open it up because you won't see it all. Here's the other side. Here's the British markers available. So eliminated units. Here's the turn track at the top with the reinforcements coming in. Yeah, there comes Rommel. Yep. And it goes as far as Alexandria. So maybe you can get there as the Germans, who knows. Okay. So yeah, in the end it turns out to be it does take up some space, and I think that's mainly because of the size of the counters. Alright, so this looks fun. If I'm going to be doing it, it'll be on Vassal. Looks like it's a game of few units and every position counts. Okay, so that would be something to look forward to get into. Ready to go. Let's take a look at the magazine itself here. 14 minutes, good. From the editor's desk, yep. Looks like a lot of cool articles here. 67 plus pages. Africa Corps. War game, yeah. Nice throwback there. Oh, talking about CRTs. Huh. God, I remember this table. Wow. That brings back memories. Yeah, and it looks like an analysis of CRTs through the through wargaming history here, and this is by Mark Herman himself, so that would be an interesting read. Yeah, comes more combat results tables here, Gettysburg, Waterloo, etc. Yeah, that ends there. I think we got Twilight Struggle, Red Sea. I'm not sure if that's out yet. So, see. Okay, so, yeah, Twilight Struggle, Red Sea. Got some information on that, the different countries it looks like. Here's the map. I'll have to take a look at this. Haven't played Twilight Struggle in a while. Let's see, Randall Reed. Okay. Oh, an interview with Randall Reed. Okay. He is the one. I thought he did Squad Leader. I gotta remember stuff here. He designed Ricky Ticket. Well, I used to call it that. Richthofen's War, 1776. Panzer Leader. Yep. Oh, Tobruk. I actually had a signed first 500 copies of that. Sold it away. Starship Troopers. Yep, I remember. Air Assault on Crete Invasion. Arab-Israeli Wars. Follow along. The Longest Day. I remember setting that up in my basement. Lots of counters. Played that a few times, multiplayer. Good stuff, so that's worth reading. Tech War. Wow, that's the old style General magazine. I got electronic copies of that. Yep, Tobruk. Talk about getting down into the details. I remember that game. And this one. That's just that was a cool game. Longest Day. Well, I've still got it, but let's see. Yeah, these I've got all three of these, but the magazine, not the deluxe bookcase. But you know, these would be interesting. Harold Buchanan rules as written. Panzer. Counterfactual history. Oh, that's neat. I didn't know they did one for. I'll have to look these up. They did one for Holland 44 and this. I knew about this one. But that'll be interesting. I know I've been dabbling on the side. I just want to plunge into the Simonson series here. Pretty much got all of them except for France. Blind Swords. Okay, good stuff. I don't know if this is Revolution Games or I know with the Gettysburg from Flying Pig. I think I don't know. Tiny. It's got to be Flying Pig. I know all of those are kind of related. Gotta get into those. Perryville, a little historical background, Civil War. Pacific War. Yeah, I've got this. The rule books are pretty extensive. I wonder what... Oh, opening attacks. Oh, look at this. Almost like a playthrough here. There it is on the map. Okay, that looks cool. Breaking down the operations. Good stuff. Oh, nice. Nice. So is this what everybody's supposed to do if they play the Japanese? Harkens back to those old replays in the general. Yeah, I've even got the original version of this. Here's his book reference. Oh, here we go. Central Pacific initial moves. Attacking Rabaul, Marshall Islands, Pearl Harbor. This looks like a detailed, pretty detailed. January. Okay, January 42. Okay. Guess you could use that as an example of play. Here's Pearl Harbor. I guess he did a playthrough of that. See the results of Pearl Harbor. Check out this YouTube video. Okay. To walk you through it. Oh, wow. This is getting down on a submarine warfare model. Awesome. Looks like good resources for Pacific War. Time Bandits. And now I know what the Betis command campaign is. Scipio Brothers strike into Punic Hispania. And I'm assuming, is this for Second Punic War? Yeah, here we go. I wonder if all the components... let's see. If you've already got all the components for this. Or... I didn't see any pieces for this. So I don't know if this is... if he's saying this is playable. Yeah, I don't see anything telling me what counters to use, etc. Charlie Keebler. 1980s and 90s. Firepower, Flight Leader. Yeah, those are two solid age games. Firepower. I got an old copy of both of these. I ordered off a few years back, BGG. So that's a good interview here. Harrisburg, this looks like Civil War here. Wow, he's been involved in a lot of stuff. Wargaming, Euros, maybe. Although that's, if these are Euros, they're pretty interesting topics here. Maybe I'll look at that. That's another one. Okay, and 19 War and Peace. Yeah, yep. Who is Andy Nunes? I didn't know. Yeah, Mark McLaughlin. And then I've actually I'm on the. I've got an early copy of the computer version that I think SGS is doing for converting his latest version. I don't know if they're up to edition 7. So that's good stuff. Yep. Simulation or okay. We'll see what James says about that. Well, that's pretty much a spectrum. I mean, ASL the Undaunted, I know this is the original squad leader. Haven't got into that series. Grew up on that. And then here's San Diego History Con. Yep, here's one of the South Pacifics. There's Mark Herman. And John Prados. Yeah. Got some recent stuff from him, Beyond Waterloo. I was looking at his 2 Bradleys and Montgomerys or Monty's D-Day, but he's got a whole long. And of course the classic, the Third Reich, Rise and Decline of the Third Reich. I remember getting that game, played the heck out of that. Got that for Christmas. Found where it was hidden in the house and spent weeks looking at it, and my parents never knew. Okay. And then here's Desert Victory at the end, so. Alright, this looks like good stuff. Good stuff here. If you're an SPQR, you've got a variant. I'm going to have to go back and see how this stuff integrates with... Could be Pacific War, actually. Yeah, maybe it does there. And then this looks like a player's game. Desert Victory. Take a look at that, too. And a big map. So, but there's a vassal mod. So, anyway, that'll do it. Dang, at 23 minutes. I'm kind of long-winded, but this was C3i, number 36, and Desert Victory. Looks like a new playable game. Hopefully get that on the list. So, anyway, again, thanks for listening, and if you click like. Any comments, appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. And we'll see you at the next recording. Thanks for listening.